Hey guys, welcome back to All About That Drama, where we talk about everything drama school related, acting related, and if you're an actor or a wannabe drama school student, or you just love the industry and everything to do with acting,
Yeah.
this is a podcast for you. Yeah, get it.
And
Get
today
it.
we are joined with introduce yourself.
Me, my name's Tia. I'm really just thankful to be here. Thank you for that beatboxing.
That's
Yeah.
right, that rhymes as well. My name is Tia, I'm thankful to be here.
Very
No
cute.
lighty, no like it.
No.
Tia, where you from?
Let's not.
Let's just end the podcast there.
Yeah.
Right, thank you very much.
Thank you guys. Bye bye.
Thank you for that.
So
30 seconds.
anyway, we'll get straight into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So, what was your journey going up to acting?
So my journey, I always loved performance since I was a kid. Acting and singing and just theatre in general. And then when I got to like 9, I joined like a theatre school. And that we just did shows and we did musicals. So I did musical theatre more as a kid. Shocker.
Musical theatre student.
What?
She was-
Another one?
She was a musical theatre.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't like I couldn't dance. I still can't dance. You've been in a dance class with me. You don't want to, but you know. So yeah, I did that, and then I stopped for a bit, and then I went to college. I did performing arts, and that's when I found my love for like acting, like straight acting. So then
Yeah.
I was like enjoying myself. I did Shakespeare and just more plays and camera stuff, and I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. So then I started the roller coaster of drama school auditions, and I mean, it got me here. So
Yeah, let's speak about that.
Oh, wow, that rolled very perfectly onto the
Thank
next
you,
question.
Tia.
I'm a professional.
So yeah, how was your like drama school auditions, and which schools did you audition for, and how did you find the whole like process of it?
I think obviously because we were auditioning during COVID, so obviously everything was at home. So I feel like I didn't have the full experience because it was like self tapes, and then recalls were over Zoom and stuff. So it wasn't like the way it could have been, but it was good anyway. Yeah, it was quite stressful. Do you know what I mean? Like knowing that this is really what you want and the journey you want to go on, and you're like, oh my god, it all comes down to this.
Yeah.
Like that is scary, but overall it was okay. What was the rest?
What schools did you apply to?
Okay, so I applied for PPA obviously. I applied for GSA as well.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
We'll,
so
we'll let you off because you're in PPA.
yeah,
You're our
yeah,
friend.
Yeah. Sorry guys.
Sorry, for reference, GSA is like
Sorry,
our
university.
rivals.
Sorry, University of GSM.
Sorry,
Yeah.
University of Surrey.
They're
but
great. It's
But
just
rivalry,
they're
especially in the
great.
football
It's
team.
It's just the
just
football
on
team.
each other's doorsteps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Naturally.
Because there's like a drama school league, and PPA and GSA are like rivals.
It's like a derby.
yeah.
Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I auditioned for PPA GSA. I auditioned for a drama school in Manchester called the Arden School of Theatre, and then I auditioned for universities. Actually, I auditioned for Bath Spa University, and that was it. My bad. Sorry, I think that was it. How many did we have on UCAS?
I
Can I
think
just
it's
not
4.
Yeah. I think
Yes,
you're
that was
allowed
it.
for-
Cool.
That was it. Yeah, and also, so I auditioned. Well, I applied for Bristol or Vic as well, but my QCAS application never went through, so I never got that audition. So,
Oh.
listen, everything happens for a reason, because I wouldn't be here on this lovely podcast.
True.
otherwise.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah.
True. Why would you say you chose? Because out of curiosity, why did you choose to go down the acting path rather than the musical theatre, like more specifically?
Like I said, dance has never been a thing for me. I enjoy dance. I like watching it, but it's just not for me. I've got 2 left feet and no rhythm, so it's a bit hard. But also I like to sing, but I find it more scary. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like training in musical theatre would cause me so much more stress, whereas acting is something that I feel comfortable with and I enjoy doing. And I don't, obviously you get nerves here and there, but in general it's like something I really enjoy doing, and if I'm doing it in front of people, like, that's fine with me. So yeah, and then through that I just found that, I mean, I love TV, like screen acting. That's like my true passion. So obviously, I love musical theatre still. I still love it all, but acting's
Feels
the one
more
for
like
me.
home for you.
Yeah.
So is
With
it, would
acting.
you like rather choose screen over stage?
Yes, I would.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
I think I would as well, to be fair.
Yeah, same. I mean,
really.
ever since we started, I was like, never thought I'd be on stage, but doing more stages, you feel like a bit more confident doing it.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel like I was just talking about this with someone the other day. Like, there is nothing like the feeling of coming off of like the stage and being in a show.
Mm.
Like the applause and just the feeling of like, oh, it's today. Whereas you don't get that with camera. Like, you just kind of you do your things and
It's a
then
bit more
And
chill
it's
in
still
it as well.
it's still nerve wracking though.
of course, yeah,
Like
it's
being
still
in front
nerve
of
wracking, but you don't get. I don't feel like you get the thrill until you see what you do.
Yeah.
Whereas with theatre, like you're in it and you feel it, and then
Especially
Yeah,
like in the
it's
side
different.
wings as well, when you're waiting
Yeah.
for all the people getting their seats and stuff. You're waiting. Oh God, do I
very
know my
very
lines?
different
Yeah.
experiences. Both absolutely amazing. That's
Mm.
why we do it. But yeah.
Nice.
So, how would you say you're finding PPA at the moment then?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm having.
having a hoot.
I'm
That's
having
it.
a whale of a time.
No, I'm enjoying it. I mean, like, you know, I was really scared to come here because it's like, obviously I've moved far from home and like I was like nervous, but I've just had like the best time and I've met like great people.
Yeah.
I guess you guys are some of them.
I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Fine.
Right, we'll see you guys later.
No, but yeah, I just met like my best friends here and I love what I do, so yeah, good
Yeah.
time.
It's a good enough answer for me.
So,
Yeah.
that brings us on to the next question. What is your 2 favourite classes that we do
He loves this
at
question.
drama school?
You love this question.
Only 2 though.
Only
Only 2.
two.
He loves the icon question more, I think. But
Only 2.
I feel like
Yeah,
I'll
I
still
know.
find a way to waffle, right? So I obviously acting for camera I enjoy because I like that we just, you know, you get your script, you analyze it, and then you do it.
Yeah.
You actually just.
well, what's your
it's-
favourite lesson within acting with camera then?
What do you mean by that?
So like obviously each lesson we'd have a little different structure, don't we? So like
Um,
like we did
like Meisner or
yeah,
like,
Meisner.
Oh,
we
I
did one
enjoy
lesson
Meisner,
where like we're
actually.
all doing different parts of like on set kind of thing, or
That was fun.
Self-taping.
That was fun. It wasn't
yeah, self taping.
so okay. So like, self taping was good, but I feel like we'd had enough of that, and it was good to know more about it because the industry is going more towards self tapes, as we
Mhm.
know. But I think I enjoy Meisner. I think it's fun. I
Yeah.
think it can be really boring in the beginning because it's like
Do you
you're
want to
wearing a black top. Should we do it?
explain what Meisner
Oh.
is?
Meisner is oh my god. I don't. Okay.
Should we just do it to show an example?
So
This
there's
is the
like
beginner.
there's like different Meisner techniques, and this is like one of the Meisner techniques.
So it's
Yeah.
like you're wearing a pink top.
I'm wearing a pink top.
You're wearing a pink top.
I'm wearing a pink
You're
top.
wearing a pink top.
I'm wearing a pink top.
You have brown hair.
I have brown hair.
You have brown hair.
You get it.
It's like
what I mean? You get
but
it.
there's loads of different versions as well.
Yeah.
This is like
That's
the
like the-
basic start.
Yeah, it's
When
like
you
where
go
you
on it.
like then you set it back on them and say what they were wearing.
I feel like you can have a fun time with it. Like I've done it with you and I've done it with you, and
Yeah.
it was really fun both times.
There's loads
I
of different
couldn't
versions
stop
of
laughing.
it.
Could
No,
not
you
stop
just
laughing.
can't. But
The-
it's good because you're allowed to let the laughter out. You just
Yeah.
gotta.
You have
You
to.
have
let
to
it-
laugh.
It's
yeah.
essentially just like living in the moment and just being
It's like focus
getting out of your head and just
Mm.
focusing on your partner on
partner
screen
and
or
your,
on
like-
stage, whatever.
and the surroundings around.
Well, the best part is when Meisner gets to the point where you start naming your behaviours,
Yeah, that's
and it can
really
get quite
good.
brutal
Yeah,
sometimes.
brutal. But
Like,
that's what you need because it's
You
like,
look bored.
you're in the moment. And
Yeah.
It's nothing against the other person. It's just what you see.
Yeah, because it's not personal because once you step out of that scene,
Yeah.
it's you know.
And you need to get out of like the personal head of being like nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
We can't say.
Yeah, we
the-
can't-
say
we
the
can't
famous
say
word,
it.
the famous phrase, but
but
Wait, what?
nice is the S word.
no, it's wrong. It's polite.
Polite is.
Can we
S
say the
word.
German version of that word though?
No,
No.
it's going to Germany as
No.
well.
The S word.
Yeah.
Think of the Germans watching this at home.
Yeah.
It's only because that's the only other language I know how to say it in.
Um,
Anyway. Okay, I won't say it. Fine.
Also, you can add stakes at a certain point where it's like
Or chicken.
you've got. Oh my god! Get out! That was a bad joke.
I like that. I liked it.
Well, I did too secretly. add steaks to it. So you've got to do what me and Jake. Do
And chips, bit of gravy.
Make a roast dinner.
you want me on
Medium
this or
rare
not?
or medium
'Cause
rare
I'll
or
step up. Also, I'm a vegetarian. That's so insensitive.
So sorry. We're gonna get cancelled.
Cancel.
Go on,
The
explain
vegans are
explain
gonna-
what steaks are. Go on.
So it's basically like what me and Jake just did. It's like that, but you get given like something. Oh my god, I'm so bad at explaining
It's
things.
like an objective, isn't it?
Yeah, essentially, but it's like it can get quite brutal. It can be like if you don't finish stacking these bricks, your mother's gonna die. It's like really, it can be like that though. Sometimes they're
That's
quite
definitely one of the
brutal.
options, but
No, it is. No, it really is though. It really
but it like
not
makes-
always, but
Nah,
like
yeah,
Not always, but only in like the certain scene of where you have to lay bricks.
yeah,
and
it
your
makes
mother's
in your
dying.
head when you're giving your performance.
It just
gives
helps
more of
you
a point to do
Can
it.
you
Yeah.
like think of like a movie where the certain stakes was high?
Yeah, like
Oh,
it,
I
I don't know
mean,
if
like-
James Bond doesn't get to the bomb to defuse it, his mum
yeah.
dies.
Or
Why?
like-
why is
like
always
a-
mum?
like-
Why- these poor women. I'm sorry.
Or like
Bad.
his uncle dies.
Someone dies.
But no one cares about them.
You know, someone always
It's
dies.
always about the mums. Big up on the mums.
Yeah, we love you. Anyway, that went on a really big tangent.
So
Yeah.
what's your
So
second
mine's
favourite lesson?
Not necessarily just
acting
my
for
thing, but
camera.
I just like acting for camera. I like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
all. I like filming. I like just feeling like I'm on set
Yeah.
and stuff. My other favorite class.
And it can't be
it's
stage
really
combat
hard.
apparently. Can't be stage combat
Can I not?
apparently.
Well, the thing is,
I
a lot
weren't
of
gonna
people,
say
a
it.
lot of people say
You weren't gonna
stage
say it?
combat.
Listen, I love stage combat, but anything movement based, like you just won't catch me. Like you should see me like trying to punch. I'm like literally like
Nah.
a fairy. Do you know what I mean?
Every podcast we've had that like someone mentioned.
Actually,
a
last
nap.
podcast we didn't.
I'm
Oh,
bruised.
I know.
I have a
I'm
bruise
surprised 'cause
from my napping.
Emily
It does
a lot of
hurt.
naps.
It does.
Mm.
Joe's got a really good nap. Like if you
Go on.
hear him nap, he
Right,
has
you
a
need to stop
great
these
one.
dad jokes because
Oh my god.
you do nap really well though, and I don't mean stage
Oh.
combat. I mean you go to sleep so easily.
I'm
Yeah,
such a
both-
evil napper.
All naps. All
You
types
need
of
your beauty
naps.
sleep, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't even nap though.
What?
Anyway,
But you like napping?
so what is the
No,
lesson?
you don't like napping. You don't like stage combat.
I feel like it changes a lot. It changes a lot by depending on what we're doing. But I enjoy speech and accent actually. I like
Okay.
learning accents a lot.
Yeah, that is a
Just
good one.
voice stuff.
Working on like your resonance with
Yeah.
your voice and
And
stuff.
our
Yeah, that's
teacher's
good.
such a gem.
Oh,
He's
don't, because
such a
I
gem.
love
He is
that guy.
Such a little gem.
Such a
Little
good
legend.
teacher.
He is probably like one of the best.
I
teachers
could
we've
have a
got.
whole podcast about how great
Yeah.
he is as a
Should we get him
teacher.
on the podcast?
Yeah.
Should we
Well,
ask-
he knows about the podcast.
Yeah,
Just
I think he does,
so
yeah.
so good at teaching. Like I just yeah. I'm
Imagine if
gonna-
he's watching
gonna
this
leave it
episode
there.
and he's like, oh,
Oh,
I hope he does.
that hit me right where it,
Hope he does.
it feels now.
Phenomenal.
that hit me right in
Right in
my
my heart.
spot.
In the heart spot.
Heart spot.
Heart spot. Heart.
So,
so you like
speech and accent.
what is
That's pretty
which accent that we've done so far? Because we've only done two.
American.
American.
Yeah,
American.
I
I
enjoyed.
feel like everyone's enjoyed American more.
Yeah, I enjoyed RP, but I think, I mean, I've been doing American accents because I used to do musical theatre. Obviously, like everything mostly is American that I've done. So it's kind of cheating because I've
On
done it before.
Broadway. Sorry.
But even still, though, it's still. I just like doing it. And then we had an American theatre project. Have you talked about that yet? Our last
on
project.
Broadway.
Woo! Our
No.
last
Wait,
project
when you say American,
was-
oh right, yeah, I think we did mention it
Rocket
in
to
one
the
of the
Moon.
podcasts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a rocket to the moon.
yeah, well, that really
Moon.
helped
the moon.
with that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Get to kind of stretch your skills.
And you feel like you're more
Exactly.
confident in like going into like an audition for like an American TV show.
Yeah, definitely.
give us some American.
Give us
Mary
some
had a
American.
little lamb.
Mary had a little lamb.
His
Her s-
fleece.
Oh, I don't remember it.
Her fleece was
Her
white.
fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go.
There we go.
Beautiful.
That's some RP.
Well, I do some more napping now. That sent me off to sleep. That did. That was beautiful.
That
That's
joke
a nap.
sent me off to sleep.
Whoa!
Shade.
Whoa!
Shade.
All about them burns.
Put your sunglasses on.
So would you say so far you're enjoying year two?
We've only
Yeah.
had
I mean, it's
three
only been
weeks.
2 weeks. So
3
far.
weeks. 2 weeks and one day.
Try again.
This is our second week.
This is
It's the third week.
Is it? Oh
Oh,
god.
you've had a blip, haven't you?
Whoa. Yeah,
I
I
slept
am
in the second
actually.
week.
I'm really enjoying it. I feel like I love how, I mean, first year when you start is so daunting because you know nobody. You have like no one really. And now I feel like we're all friends and it's like making everything so much funner because we can like share the experiences together, go through it together, and like, you know, when you start drama school, you'll always just do games, and you know this. It's games after games, but in first year it's good because you kind of like get used to each other. But in second year, when we did a little bit, it was so much funner because we
Yeah.
already know each other and just
Yeah.
enjoy each other's company anyway.
I feel like, especially in first term in first year, it's so repetitive.
so much.
Like
Grandma's
it's,
Footsteps, how
it's
many
the-
times do we play that?
it's the basics of basics.
But it's trying to bring out the childlike in you.
Yeah, and I love it. It's really fun.
Yeah.
But it's funner when you know the people and you
Yeah.
can have
Yeah.
fun with them and you're not like, oh, I
Definitely.
don't want to make... Because I think that's a big thing about second years. You can be silly and everyone's silly.
We were more of an ensemble in second year.
Yeah.
'Cause obviously you know
That's
each other.
a good way to put it. Mm-hmm.
But you also got to be an individual in that ensemble.
Yeah, you got to work on yourself at the same time.
Multi-layered.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Out of curiosity, when you were going for like drama schools and stuff, did you look for any in Wales?
I didn't...
Is there a reason for that?
Well, at the time,
There
I
was
think-
none. It's just land.
How many are there? Any like? Are there any like known ones in Wales?
yeah, so there's Royal Welsh College of Music and
Oh
Drama
right, yeah,
in
yeah,
Wales. That's the only one there. And it's a really good school. It's hard to get into, but I was just like, I want to get out of Wales. And I look back, and I don't regret it because I love where I'm at now.
Yeah.
But I wish that I had like at least considered it and not like just dismissed my home country.
Mm.
Do
You
you know what I
did an
mean?
audition for it.
No.
That's
And
fair
I
enough.
thought I didn't. No, I was just like, no, I want to move away. I want to get out of here. But then I feel like when you leave, you appreciate
Home
it
more.
so much
You
more.
I mean, to be
appreciate
fair, I
whole
think a
lot
big
more.
part of university and drama school is obviously the education, but it's also the independence
Yeah,
about
of
moving
course.
away from everything and looking after yourself and like your own home.
And that's with like every
cooking.
uni.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
experience. It's worth doing.
Yeah,
Like I could easily commute to Guildford. Like I don't live far from here in Guildford, but
but
I
it's
want to live the
different.
experience.
You
yeah.
make friends moving out as well.
Yeah,
Like,
you
my
do.
housemates were like the first friends I made, and I literally love them to death. I still live with them now, so. It's
Well, I
like-
regret my housemates.
You
Rubbish.
had no
They're
housemates.
Those are rubbish. They're my current ones.
Right, get out.
Load
Get out of
of
your
rubbish.
own.
This is
Get
where I
out of your
live.
own
This is
room.
awkward.
Load of rubbish.
You know what? I'm glad I've moved to the other house.
You pretty much have.
I'm paying rent here, but I'm moved.
You and your girlfriend. Anyway.
Ugh.
We don't. We don't talk about Bruno.
Joe's favourite question. Did you want to ask? What
Oh, God.
the question you've been dreading? We briefed you on it because
Didn't.
we knew you'd dread it.
Dun, 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 dun.
You're not
Name your first two or your top two
your first.
idols. Your first two idols.
Idols.
Well,
Wait, what? Celebrity idols or acting idols?
well, acting idols.
Okay.
Oh, he's like, of course, obviously. What are
Well-
we, singers?
Yeah. Well, Emily picked a singer.
Did she pick Whitney
Well,
Houston?
that's why I did it.
Yeah.
Oh, of course she did. Honestly,
But we let her.
same. Honestly, same. Well, she was in a movie.
Yeah, she was in the
In
Bodyguard.
The Bodyguard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's an actor.
Most singers
Don't get
are
it
actors these
twisted.
days, to be fair.
Yeah, true.
Go on then, first
Yeah.
one.
First two. Top two.
Just give us one, sorry.
No, give us
Start with. No, I mean to start with.
To start with, give us one, but then we'll to two.
Did you ever get some
I-
sleep from the last podcast?
What?
No, I don't think he has. You need a nap. I can't stop that joke. Come back. I can't. I used to really love Jim Carrey a lot, right? As a kid, and I still love him.
Jim
but
Carrey as a kid when he was younger.
no, like
Like
when I was
little
a
Jim
kid.
Carrey.
When I was a kid. Sorry, didn't mean to shout at you guys. Just at you.
Sorry, guys.
So, yeah, I just used to love him as a kid, and I still feel it because you know why?
Why?
I feel like you're laughing.
I feel like I'm laughing.
What is going on? Right. I think we're all a bit tired. It's been a long day.
Not Jim Carrey then. You don't like him anymore.
No, I do.
You think it's
Yeah,
rubbish.
why-
I'm just
why-
about to
why
tell
Jim
you
Carrey?
why.
Why do you hate Jim Carrey?
No, I love him. He's cool. Because I feel like he just commits to his characters, which I think is really cool. Like, and he physically embodies them as well. He like isn't afraid to just be crazy
Yeah.
and look like a bit of an idiot sometimes. But I think
Have
he's
you
very
seen the Jim
theatrical.
Carrey that documentary? On
I
him?
saw bits of it. I've not seen the full
got a
thing.
documentary?
He's such a chill guy in real life, isn't he?
Yeah, well, that's because he created a character based around another actor. That was his
Really?
like persona,
Oh damn.
and that's why he got
Wow.
like
Oh,
depressed.
I didn't know that was.
And like he was
Oh
But
yeah,
he was
that's
playing, like,
that's
a-
true.
character in his real life. And it got to a point where it's like it was too much, and then
Yeah, he felt like who am I basically when
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, that's scary. It's things like that when people really commit. Like when I was saying to you about Joaquin Phoenix the other day, when when people really method act or like really get into it, and they always have phenomenal performances, but it's like at what price?
yeah. How do you get out? Like the I think someone were talking about the Jeffrey Dahmer, the new Netflix
Yeah.
Dahmer.
Oh, he went hard for that.
He lost, like, his family fell out with him, and like because
Really?
he was like so in character, and he was like it was hard to get out of,
Wow.
like, to go that deep into something like that,
Yeah,
like a cannibal.
it's scary.
It's how you get out of that is
I think that's what's important.
Yeah.
Like people need to learn, because I was also saying the other day, like acting is really draining. If you're playing a character like that, how do you leave? How do you go to set or rehearsal and then just leave it? Sometimes
Separating the
it
two.
can be hard to separate the character you're playing
Yeah.
if you're really that into it. So that's hard. But yeah, so obviously it didn't work out that well, I guess. But you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
really committed to his role. But
but he did, like, his physicality was unbelievable.
like when he was in the mask,
yeah,
like that
Oh
was,
yeah,
that was
he
insane.
goes crazy when he
That was
plays that role.
insane.
He did that well though. That was one of his big
Um,
first ones, wasn't
his big first ones.
it? Yeah.
I believe so, because he was quite young. Because what's her name was in it? Do you know what? I don't remember. So
Yeah, the female actress. I can't remember her name.
yeah, just the female,
The female actress.
Cameron Diaz.
Right, before you get on to your second
Sorry.
actress, it's
No,
Why?
That's so embarrassing.
Why?
Unsubscribe now.
Question time! Question time!
Right.
What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released? What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released?
Snow White.
Is this right? This is the first question. This is the first.
You
were the
are
first
lying to
person
me.
ever got it
You are-
right.
To be fair, this is only our third time doing it.
Yeah.
I am so smart. Is that
Wow.
right?
Yeah, yes. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
What?
Oh my god, I'm so smart.
Another one, in The Matrix. Did Neo take the red or blue pill?
Red.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
I give up, I give up.
Oh my God.
I give up, I give
Oh
up.
my God.
Guys, no, because this is too much
oh.
pressure. Because I'm gonna get this one wrong now.
Okay, wait. What universe is the Joker from? The character of the Joker. What universe?
Oh, I don't know that.
Come on, give a guess.
I don't know comics and stuff.
Oh, you do. Because
Come on, the Joker.
Is it in
comic.
the live action movie?
No, but
The
what universe?
Like.
Oh, Marvel.
No.
DC.
No, yes.
That's what I meant to
That's
say.
right. We got her off
Oh,
her
yeah. I
street.
meant to say.
No, I did actually mean to say it.
It's fine. We took her off her street.
No, but can
We'll
I just
take
say,
it.
I thought you meant like what universe is it set in? I was like, what?
Gotham.
I was like,
Yeah,
what
that
do you
makes
mean?
sense though. That still makes sense. Still
No,
the
like-
DC universe.
Oh, yeah,
The
I
Batman
suppose.
universe.
I suppose, yeah.
Anyway, you said Marvel. We took her off her street. It's fine.
But that was.
You did very well though. Yeah.
Snow
You got the
White.
first two.
First two.
I did not expect you to get Snow
passed
White.
even one. So
Yeah.
so far.
Well,
Did you guess the red and blue pill one?
no, I like
Oh,
The
you know.
Matrix.
Oh.
It's a really good film.
Damn, we need to choose
That's a
better
good
questions.
That's why I was
recommendation.
like, I'm not choose that one.
I mean, I feel like
That
everyone's
one.
seen The Matrix, but it's great.
That brings us on to our.
Whoa.
Oh, we were
What's your second idol?
Meryl Streep. I
Meryl-
just love her.
Meryl
Have
Streep.
you ever seen Devil Wears Prada? You'd
Yeah.
love it.
No.
I have
I've
seen
That's
it.
all.
Can't seen it. What can I say?
I haven't seen it.
No,
Stop it.
Joe would eat that up. I can imagine you'd be sat there like, that's all.
She is not a nice person in that one.
No, but she's a
No.
baddie.
She's a baddie.
I was gonna
With her.
swear, but I
Yeah,
didn't. I didn't.
I was
I
not a nice
refrained.
person. I was just sitting there, I was like, someone could easily just swear right
I
now.
refrained.
A bad.
She's a devil.
She a bad.
She wears
Oh.
Prada.
Oh.
Beep.
She is the devil in Prada.
No, I love Meryl Streep. I don't know. She's a really, really, really basic answer, but I do just love her. She's basic for a
But why?
reason. 'Cause she's cool.
Because she's cool. Okay,
I don't actually. Yeah, that's my answer. Actually, she's fabulous.
Well, another
Well, that
question.
brings us on to the next question.
Oh wait, can I ask a question?
Yes, you can ask a
Because
question.
I keep forgetting to ask this question.
Ask the
Beef.
question.
All right, Shay. Would you recommend? And I want your honest opinion.
Okay.
Would and you know what I'm going to say?
Yeah, he talked about this.
Would you recommend drama school?
Why are you sounding like Pantalone?
Listen, you can take whatever you want from this voice. It doesn't matter, does it? 'Cause it's my voice from voice and text. Tia's favourite lesson.
True. Would I recommend drama school?
Hmm.
I would, and I wouldn't at the same time.
Why?
I think it depends on the
She's
person.
getting there.
I feel like
Tell me now.
I feel like
We need to know.
it's a really good experience. I feel like no matter how good you think you are, someone's told you are, you can always learn more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You always can, whether that's from the teachers or from yourself or the people you're with, the other people on your course, whatever. Like, you'll always learn more, and I think it's definitely, training is really good. Do you know what I mean? I've learned so much more about myself as a person and as an actor and stuff. So yeah, I would, but
Well, even like professionals, they still have to train.
yeah, no one's perfect.
like-
No one's like reached their end goal and they're like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
here. But
Why not?
I also would say that it's not necessary all the time. There are actors that have made it without going to drama school.
Yeah, sure.
And I just feel like a lot of people feel like it's like the same with university though. Like, I would recommend uni, but I wouldn't, because some people just don't like that environment, and they just don't personally want to go down that route, and I think that's fine. We've had people that have come to drama school and they've left, unfortunately, but it just didn't feel like it was right for them.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's journey really is different, so I think it's just based off of you. But I would always recommend giving it a go, because I mean, I have had a great time.
Even
so.
just for the university experience,
Yeah.
or drama school experience.
If you like, yeah, because I love acting and I love the friends I've made. I love living on my own and having that independency. So yeah, I would recommend it, and I think you learn a lot, and training is always good. But if it's not for you, don't like feel bad about it. If you don't want to go, I have friends that have done acting and they're like, I just don't want to go to drama school, and I'm like, absolutely
Yeah.
fair play. It's
Yeah.
different for everyone, but yeah, I would recommend it.
That's your final.
I would, but I just feel like not everybody wants it, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And what would you say as a previous? Well, obviously your background to MT is a bit different to our previous.
Yeah, very
like,
different to
our
theirs.
previous interviews, but how would you recommend to a musical theatre student, such as what you were previously, and say they were trying to decide whether to go, like at PPA, there's obviously a musical theatre course, or there's
Mhm.
an acting for camera and acting for stage and screen course.
Yeah.
And they couldn't decide between the two, being a
Mhm.
musical theatre student. Which one would you recommend for them?
To a musical theatre student.
Mm.
Musical theatre, no?
Well, you say that, but you could also broaden your skills at going.
There's actually there's you, and then 3 other people that we've had on the podcast who've all been musical theatre backgrounds who've chose acting
That's
over it.
true.
that
That's very
recommend
true.
the acting one as well. But don't let that differ. Say why you think musical theatre, because you thought it was an obvious answer. That's interesting. to see why.
It depends, I think. I don't know why I just obviously liked singing and acting as a kid. I still like to sing, but you know, it's just like I said, it's not. I don't know. It's just not up to the same with acting. But I think it's hard. It's hard because it's different for each person. I think you just need to think about the acting styles in musical theatre and acting are so different. And I've said at the moment I'm struggling with stage acting a little bit since I've focused on screen. I feel like I'm finding it hard to fully work out like the difference between the two, like physically and all that stuff. So it's like specifically musical theatre, it's always more exaggerated and always more like, you know, it's just a different style. So I feel like just thinking about that, how do you feel about, you feel like you can always do both, but like I said, I like musical theatre and I would love to do singing types of things outside of acting, but would I want to train in musical theatre? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No.
But then, so maybe some people would be like, yeah, I want to train musical theatre, but I'd love to do acting for camera classes outside of this or whatever. Like, I know so many people like that.
Statistically, actors get more or better work than MT graduates,
Yeah.
because MT graduates, no offense to them, but they are more often than not just in the ensemble.
Yeah.
'Cause
I mean,
there's more of an ensemble than
There's
the
so
main
many
cast.
musical theatre, kind of.
do you not
people
think
out there.
differently? I feel like it's opposite, no? I feel like it's opposite
I
because,
think it's starting to become that way because of like
listen,
world events. And
there's more opportunities, I think, in the musical theatre industry because of the ensemble you get in jobs, whereas in a play there's probably 10 people, if that, in a play. So then it's like, and that's kind of it. Whereas in a musical, those 10 characters, there's also loads of ensemble members in the back. Well, not even in the back. They're like the most important part of the
But I feel
Show.
like there's not many compared to like shows on stage and on TV compared to like just musicals.
Mhm.
Musicals are smaller. Like there's a small like variety of them.
Yeah, I see what you mean because it's like
It's just on
Suppose,
stage.
yeah.
It's not on the.
on screen as well. I think having an acting training experience would be helpful for music theatre people as well because I heard we had a teacher once that said that she had a friend basically that trained in musical theatre and she wanted to get into screen acting but she was only seen as a musical theatre actor.
Right.
So they were like, oh, and it took her a while to like break into the TV industry because that's all she was seen as. But I honestly just think whatever you're passionate about,
Yeah.
whatever works for you is for you. And I think there's plenty of opportunities for everyone as long as you work hard and just do what you love.
Yeah. That's a nice way to like resolve it. you know?
Yeah,
Like, end it.
everyone deserves their own success, and I think we need to do our best to like break down the barrier of like you do musical theatre, you do acting, and everyone's performers, and everyone has their strengths and their weaknesses, and I think whatever works for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your two favourite?
Oh.
Have we done this before? Films.
No, we haven't done
Oh,
that yet.
don't ask me that. I
What are
said
your two
I
favourite
told them
films?
not to ask me this.
What are your two favourite films?
I can't answer.
10,
I can't.
9, 8.
Okay, aim it down to a genre first. What's your favourite genre?
I love psychological, like, I like films that make me think. Like, I love things like The Matrix, The Truman Show.
Don't worry, darling.
Don't
We
Worry,
just watched
Darling.
Don't Worry, Darling. That was that type of film. I like films that make me think. I also just love a comedy. I like Adam Sandler. I take my answer back. Meryl Streep and Jim Carrey. I love Adam Sandler.
Or just Adam Sandler's like taking over both of them.
No, but can I just explain why? Do we have time for me to do that?
Yeah. I think I know why you're gonna say.
Why? Tell me why.
Because he's funny.
Because, like, well, first of all, he's the most chill person I think ever. Like, if you look at behind the scenes stuff. But also, every film he seems to do,
Is like a
he gets all of his mates.
Yeah, you've
and
got
he
it.
gets
Yeah,
it in
yeah.
his
Exactly
films,
what
and
I'm
that's
doing.
why most of them are actors, like known actors these days, because
Yeah.
Adam Sandler gets them in his own
Because he
films.
makes the films and
Yeah.
then he's acting.
I think
and
it's
he
great.
gets to
Like
make
Grown
them.
Ups is
Yeah.
such a great film. They're all his friends.
Yeah, so my thing is, the Adam Sandler movies, they're not like super complex, are they? They're great films, but the storyline is usually predictable. We know what's going to happen.
They're
But
easy watches.
that means that they would be written and like made in like a short amount of time. So it doesn't take up a lot of time. He always gets a massive budget. Conveniently, it's always like in a nice place and like a, abroad and just like a nice thing. And it's always with his family and friends and his wife. And it just looks like he has a good time and he gets to kiss like a pretty girl in every one of them. Like he just gets like Jennifer Aniston and I was like, yeah, cool. We're just gonna have like, do you know what I mean? I think
That's
he's
a
cool.
good film. Don't just go with it.
Just go with it.
Mm.
What a good one. But yeah, I just think he's iconic. But I do feel like he plays the same role in everything. So I wouldn't say he's my favorite actor for real, but
But it
makes
works.
me
It's
laugh.
like, I don't know.
If that works
got
for
The
you, it
Rock
works for
that
you.
does that.
I do agree with that.
Tom Cruise pretty much does that.
Yeah, I feel like if it works,
Yeah,
it works.
if it works, like make
Yeah.
it, but they're not.
But they
like,
do it well.
Yeah, they
they're not
do.
complex actors.
No, but they play that one role.
Yeah.
It's
But
great.
they haven't got much diversity. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
I hate myself because I'm gonna have so many actors that I love come to my mind when I
I
leave.
know.
So many films when I leave, but I'm under pressure, guys. I'm under pressure. Yeah, I love a lot of things.
So psychological thrillers and Adam Sandler movies.
Just comedies. But
comedies.
yeah, I like movies that make me like after I've watched the film, I'm like, oh my god, am I even real? What is life?
Yeah.
Why don't you choose one psychological movie that not necessarily is your favorite, just one that just comes to mind first when I say that, and then one comedy.
Okay, for now, this isn't permanently. They change all the time. But The Truman Show
Yeah,
and We're the Millers, I think.
they're good picks.
Yeah, they're good ones.
Will Miller's is funny.
Yes,
Jennifer
really good
Aniston
one.
again. Isn't it?
Yeah,
Will Parler as well.
that's such
Yeah.
a good,
Yeah.
He is so
just a
good.
great movie.
It's a very funny film. And Truman Show is.
Oh my
great
god,
comedy.
as well, sorry, special mention, I'm rewatching it right now with my housemates when I leave this podcast. I'm finishing
that's the
it.
next question. Have you watched anything recently? Or
Midsummer.
Oh.
Such a good film. Have you seen it?
Yeah, with Florence Pugh.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
On the thingy of psychological things.
Yeah, yeah.
Creepy, really good.
At
She's
the-
a
at
great
the end-
actor too.
The end
Another
when
mention.
she smiles, I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She-
Yeah.
You know, we
It's
went to
off-putting.
see Don't Worry Darling together, and she
Mm.
has quite a lot of like crying, like
Yeah.
depthy scenes, and she's really good at doing that because you can tell she commits to her.
and you can tell,
Her
like,
She does the
Yes.
catch research.
you can
Oh,
tell
yeah.
the stakes. I'm sorry, but Harry Styles is it was all right, but his stakes in that was not like the best compared
Do you know
to
what?
hers.
I was told before I came on here that I wasn't allowed to slander anyone. Look what he's doing.
Hey, I'm just saying. Is it?
He's like, I'm speaking facts.
Yeah, but he is like, it's
I
not.
don't think it was distracting, but it wasn't.
It wasn't
the best.
distracting, but it
You can
wasn't
tell
like-
he's not.
No, I
like
mean,
a-
yeah, next to Florence Pugh. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, it's probably not the best person to put next. She's
No,
a great
but-
actress. So.
Did you know about the fact that Shia LaBeouf got like apparently like alleged? We were talking about it earlier
Yeah,
in
yeah.
class.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oof.
He got.
he got fired.
I didn't know
Fired,
that.
But then he didn't actually. I don't know. Who knows?
No, I think
Two
he
sides
did.
of the
She-
story.
Scheduling
Yeah, yeah.
issues. Mm.
But then there was a lot of controversy around that like actual film
Mm.
with like Florence
Oh.
Pugh and then
And the
What was it-
reviews are
what was the
awful.
director?
I can't remember.
Oh.
I know it's not gonna come to me.
I'm not gonna lie though, I
Is her name
thought-
Amy something?
I
Olivia
thought
Wilde.
you were going to say the Vampire Diaries. That's what I thought you were going to say. You were
Oh, I am rewatching. The
Oh, you are
Vampire Diaries.
rewatching it.
Yeah, I am. I started it 2 weeks ago. I'm on season 4.
Banging TV show.
Yeah, so good. Me and Jake are obsessed with the Vampire Diaries. We're trying to get Joe to watch it, but
Yeah, don't worry, Darling's got 38%.
Yeah, I bet you would watch it. Does
I'm
that
not
mean you watch it?
tomatoes.
no.
The audience
You need
got
to get him to watch it.
Tomato meter.
38.
Yeah, it
38%.
wasn't good.
Mm.
I feel like it
I think it was a great film.
I
though.
think it's one of like really one of like
it
the
wasn't
best films I've
perfect. I
seen.
feel like there's things that could have been better, but I think the concept was brilliant, and I think
Yeah, the concept was really good.
I think it
I
was
think
a
you
really
just need to
cool
go and watch
movie.
it because I have like a mate back home that's saying, "Oh, I'll probably just, I'm not gonna, I don't want to pay for it in the cinema. I want to wait until it comes." But like, I think you can't just go off critics and other people. You need to watch
Also,
it for yourself.
You can't watch something in in your own living room
No.
and expect
See it the same way.
Yeah, see it the same
Yeah.
way as what you do in the
Also,
cinema.
how visually appealing was the movie?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
Like,
was,
it-
the aesthetic.
The
of it.
colors, because it was really saturated, which kind of gave it away that like something was up. You know when something's really bright,
yeah.
you're like, there's something shady going
too
on.
perfect.
Yeah,
And
very
then
though.
like, there was one scene which I was like, it didn't need to be
Mm.
in. Do you know when? I'm not gonna like spoil it, but
No
when
spoilers.
when not the great guy, the boss came in and like
Yeah.
watched and stared at him.
What's that actor's name?
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine, that's it. Yeah.
When he walked in and it was like watching,
Yeah, I was random.
I was like,
"What are you
they
doing?"
didn't need to be that.
Yeah.
They could just cut that out and like.
Well,
Yeah.
as John Boyega says at the start of every cinema advert, don't watch it on your phone. Don't do it like that. Watch it in the cinema. Remember that series?
You heard the
Yeah.
man.
Ah, stop
Do you
screaming.
hear that? Why am I doing that?
Not like that.
Not like that.
Not like that either.
Not like that either.
The whole online world. I don't know what it's like. I can't remember them.
Ding,
This
ding,
is a lot
ding,
of
ding,
skills.
ding, 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 ding.
But yeah, right. That brings us to the end of it. Unless you
Have
have,
you got
something else
any
you wanna
more
ask.
questions for us?
Oh my god. Can I interview you now? No. Part 2 will be coming soon. What's your favourite classes? I actually want to know that. What's your favourite classes?
Our favourite classes.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
if you
your
said.
classes.
You didn't say.
I think mine's changed actually since we've.
Mine change all the
my
time.
answers
Every-
always bloody change. But I said
Everything
in the
you've
first
asked me will
podcast.
change. I change my mind like
You need to go and watch me and Joe's podcast in the first one. But anyway, I'll say.
I have.
I would say.
I have watched it. You shady,
but-
shady
but
guy.
Oh, okay. I would say.
Shady.
I don't know. Acting for camera. It's got to be because that's what I
Yeah.
want to do. I want to act for camera.
Yeah.
And I would say stage combat, but I'm not going to because it's an obvious
Stage combat's
cool one.
great. It's really good. That's
Yeah.
why everyone says it because it's so fun.
I will
So fun.
say. Ooh. I don't know. They're all very
10.
good.
9.
8. I don't want to say it
7.
because tears are said.
6.
Voice and text probably. And
Speech and accent.
Speech and
Oh,
accent.
that's one of mine as well.
Because
You can have the same.
Yeah.
I think learning like the skills like different accents and like accents and going through different texts and like for example we're doing Shakespeare, so like today when we were going through the dictionary learning what different words meant and stuff like that, it's handy, you know, it's
Mhm.
handy for the locker.
Yeah. Noise.
So
For
what
sure.
are yours? The exact same, aren't they?
Yeah. So mine is speech and accent. Because I really want to get I want that to be my speciality
Accents.
in like doing accents.
It's
or
a
if you were
really
to be a
good skill
teacher.
to have. So
Um,
good.
What's the name of Prima Facie?
Jodie Comer.
Jodie Comer can do
Oh, her too. Sorry, all these
accents.
actors.
Accents
Yeah,
can do
I've-
so well.
It's really
Yeah.
cool.
And it's like it gets you so many jobs that
Yeah.
like, you don't expect. But also, I want to say active camera, but it's not like it was that, but
What is it now?
it's still gonna be tutorial.
Tutorial?
Actor studio.
Actor studio,
Really?
because you can flex your muscles and like
That is a cool class though, in
you
a
get
way.
feedback straight away.
It is good.
It's just good to get up on your feet and just like,
Well, there's
oh,
two-
I've got this. Let's
Yeah,
see how
yeah.
it goes.
There's two versions of it now, isn't there? Because on
There is.
there's 2 lessons each week. One's now just for fun and games and bring that childlike self out.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then one's
Which is
for
fun.
developing scenes. But
Yeah.
we need to do our Vampire Diary scenes. still.
Yeah, we really want to do a Vampire Diaries scene.
We do.
Yeah, so
we picked one,
we
didn't
will.
we? We did find one.
I found a better one actually.
Oh.
Because I'm rewatching it and I watched the scene the other day and
I
I was like,
suppose,
yeah.
rewatching it's probably the best way to find a
Yeah,
scene.
so
But yeah, right. So that. Oh, and if you have any comments or questions, as usual, put it in the comments on preferably
In the comment
YouTube.
section on YouTube.
What about
watch
that
us on
drama
YouTube.
podcast on YouTube? And then we.
But
will
you can
ask
also
it
watch
to
us
the
on
next person.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Yeah. Or whatever you're
Amazon-
watching us on
Amazon
now, you can watch it on
Podcasts.
that too.
I apologize for like I just talked a little rubbish, but I
No,
loved
you didn't
it.
talk
It was
loads
I
about
had a lot of
That's
fun.
the point. It's a little ramble about drama. And
True,
the
that's very
industry
true.
and
All
school.
that drama.
All about that
All
drama.
about that drama.
Right.
Hope you learnt a lot, and this
been
has
a
been
pleasure.
valuable. If it has, like and subscribe, and just like
Yeah.
love the channel.
Share. Tell everyone about this podcast.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, please do.
Right, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
That's all right. Anytime.
Bye.
Bye.